With course selection underway, the Orientation Core Planning Committee thought it would be a great idea to compile a video series of different online resources that Brandeis offers that help you out with all things academics and course selection. So there are a few different videos, so check them out. You never know, you might learn a little, and we will see you next week. So we're going to start with a little something called the Student Union Course Evaluation Guide. This guide is a nifty tool that lets you see evaluations of any course that has been offered since the guide began. They're done by Brandeis students for Brandeis students. And it's such a useful tool. You can see that I even have it bookmarked right up here. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So it's going to ask you to log in, so just type in your UNet ID and you should be all set. And once that's taken care of, the world is your oyster. The most common way that I like to search the course evaluation guide is by instructor. So what you can do is go over here and type in an instructor's last name. So I'm going to put in a professor that I know and put in her last name, and we'll see what pops up. So now you'll see a list of all of the courses they have taught since the guide began. So as you can see, that's a pretty good amount of courses. But you will just find the course that you want. So let's click on Beginning Russian 2, and you will be able to see an evaluation for it. An important thing to note is that the evaluations are taken out of 5. So it's from 1 to 5, so anything like this, like say 4.89 overall, is a very high course evaluation, which is good if you want to take that course. Some of them even have enough feedback to have this little thing down here. It's a blurb about what students thought of the course, and it can be really helpful because sometimes numbers aren't very accurate in representing what the course is like. So let's go and check out some other features of the course evaluation guide now. While the most common way that I tend to search the course evaluation guide is by instructor, there are numerous other filters you can use for your search. For example, one is by department. So you can look at a department, say you're interested in classical studies. You can click on classical studies, and any class that has been taught within classical studies will be here. So that's even more courses than by professor. Some other ways are by requirement. So if you really need to do a creative arts class, but you have no idea what kind of creative arts class you want to take and you want to see what some good ones are, you can click on School of Creative Arts and it'll give you the top 25 in the requirement for creative arts, so you can see what are the best courses to take within that discipline. And then the final other way that you can filter through the course evaluation guide is by overall statistics. So you can look at courses with a perfect 5 overall score, the top highest rated classes, and the bottom 50 lowest rated classes. So it can be really useful if you are looking for another class to take that just sort of be a fun class, that's something that you know will be really good if you click on something like the courses with perfect 5 overall. So it can be really useful in general.